Welcome back, everybody, to Byzantium here in 1.36, King of Kings here for Europa Universalis IV. I hope everybody is having an absolutely wonderful day. So you're going to see here on my mission tree that we've got these up. This is a bug. They had a hotfix, and my UI mod that I usually use, the 2K project, has not been updated yet. So ignore this. It means nothing. It's not functional. But that is all fine and dandy. Today we are going to try to start doing a bit of conquest here, but in order to do that, we're going to need to get our absolutism up. And I was thinking, we definitely have some governing capacity to spare. I don't plan to trade company most of this land, and in fact, I'll probably move my trade company or my trade capital over here eventually. So what do you guys say we get started on upgrading some of this land here, promoting it to statehood? And what that will do is we will go a month, and that will allow us... Oh, what the heck? I should be able to... Oh. Come again. Minimum autonomy, colonial core. Oh, derp. I'm a dingus. I knew that. I knew that. Core all for 13 provinces. And now we should... It instantly goes down to 0. Ah, that's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so... that's a wash. So one thing you can do early on is you can try to see if you can get some rebels to go and particularists. But I guess we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to conquer everything. So if we want to get into the HRE, we can do this. We don't have any friends. That's the major thing. The Pope man would probably be our next best bet, and or Poland. Moldavia would be nice to have. But if we get the Pope man's lands, we should be able to go with the Pentarchy here. Yeah. All we're going to have to do is get that province and then do some development, build some temples, all that stuff. So let's make sure we have them built in the Pentarchy cities. There's Alexandria, Jerusalem. We have a church over here. We do. Alexandria. Do we have a church? We do. And then Antiochia just built one, Roma, and then some development. And the development is going to be the most expensive port, but we're ahead of time on tech. Probably still want to make sure we're getting that innovativeness, but this is all fine and dandy. Now this should be fine, honestly. I'm just trying to think about how I want to have my armies organized. I'll probably have these guys hang out over here. Let's have these guys come on over here. I'll probably need at least one army here, because Poland is going to be coming in, and Poland is going to be pretty beefy. So let's have you guys brought over here as well. They will be our Polish boys. Let's have this army disband. And then do we have rebels? We're going to have... No, we don't have any issues with that. So let's have those guys brought over here. And that should resolve that issue then. Did I say to do this? Where's my ships at? All right, those guys were already being used. And all we need to do is defend our lands up here. Kill the Poles whenever they come in. Kasim, huh? What in the world? Oh, and they're Protestant. Or, that's very funny, actually. That would be foolish of me to vassalize them, but I could if I wanted to. I'm not going to, though. And then, meanwhile, we're also going to make sure that we are continuing to build these buildings as we are able. It's just going to be the best way to manage our governing capacity, so we can state more stuff up if we do so decide to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and declare this war. Ferrara doesn't matter. Savoy doesn't matter. And the Netherlands matters a bit, but I'm not really too fussed about them. I'm actually surprised to hear that these guys are willing to join, or that they're like even allied at all, but whatever. And now we obviously need to take our navy. Let's get an admiral on you, and then hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. They should handle them pretty quickly there. And do we have access? I just need access through these guys in Tuscany. Very easy. Oh, really? At war with neighboring ally, huh? Oh, give me a break, bro. Okay, well, this is fine. Let's get this army over here. Make sure our advisors are at least appropriate. Morale, I'd rather go with discipline if we can. So let's go ahead and see if we can roll for that. All these guys are getting grouped up over here. Discipline, but he's not an accepted culture, so we're going to not do that. I will force march. This general should be able to bop them. They have a 3-star general as well. but ours is better. And we are on a ramparts. See, this is why you build ramparts, friends. We inflict a bit of casualties here. Now we will siege down Roma. Easy peasy. Let's make sure that this state over here is on defensiveness, of course. Make sure we make them hurt a little bit. Do we have a ramparts here? We do. Very good. Oh, my general died. Oh, good thing I caught that. All right, no need to force march or anything like that. Let's get you guys onto Zara. Oh, this song is a bop. What is this? Ruler of the Pyramids? Is this from the new soundtrack? I kind of wish I got so many music mods installed that I can't keep track of what's what, but I like this song. This is good. This is very good. So these guys are over here taking a bunch of attrition. I'm just going to let them do that. Sinking navies. While we, like you do. Okay. Let's head on in. I think we should probably be fine. Let's go with the extra fire damage general just to make sure that we are inflicting as many casualties as possible. That's actually fairly close, to be honest with you, but look at those numbers. So we lost quite a bit. We actually lost more than them. That's unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we've got plenty of manpower, and they don't, so I think we're okay. Now, I imagine that we've got mill access. So let's get these guys grouped up and head on up and start sieging down the Dutch. Now, I should probably try to catch that Dutch army. Touch them. And, yeah, so for now, we're mostly just kind of sitting back and making sure that, oh, gosh dang it. They sacked Theodoro, you bastards. Okay, whatever. Let's just head on up and start sieging them down. Should be fine and dandy. Monthly tick. Shift consolidate. Go on in and, destroy them all. Scorch this province. Get out of there. So that way they will load up a ton of men there. Take some attrition. See? Big brain. 3% attrition on that whole army. And you can see, look at these attrition numbers. That's pretty solid. I've lost most of my men in battle. They're losing men just, you know, sieging. Oh, we do not need to be force marching. That's a huge waste of my mana. And those guys are actually piling even more men in because reasons. And we're just going to keep on jumping back and forth here. Hopefully not letting them take any of our provinces. That was an accident, but this is still a rampart, so that's fine. And those guys took a little bit more attrition over here. Oh, yeah. The losses are starting to really pile up. The Netherlands alone has lost 40. Bohemia's in this one. Oh, right. They're a PU. Oh, I forgot it. I forgot about that. Okay. Interesting. I'm not really sure what that really will entail. This is you done messed up, Ron. Uh-oh. Actually, I lied. They were doing just fine. But it's fine. They got off that fort there. And now they've got 70-some thousand men rocking around in here. You guys gonna take that attrition there? There you go. Netherlands taking big attrition numbers. All is fine and dandy with that. Now, yeah, let's go ahead and core this stuff up as well. I'm not really worried about admin tech or anything like that. We're doing just fine on that. Is that no general? No, they've got a general. I do wish it showed the general on the top. It's admittedly one of my triggers there. Okay, so we might be able to take this tech early, which would give us an edge. It is a tactics tech. Tactics techs are very good because they allow you to be big and strong. Okay, this is now they don't have a general in this army, and this is Scorch, so they'll be slow to reinforce. And if I force march out, they won't be able to get there in time. And now they're gonna stand there and take a bunch of attrition because they're idiots, stupid idiots. Now we do want to get over here, so I'm gonna force march actually. Do not want them. Okay, they actually got off of that fort, which is good. I mean, the more spread out they are on these ramparts, the more attrition they're going to be taking. I'm taking a bit of attrition, but I've got lots of manpower to spare, so it really doesn't matter. We have the war goal. It's a conquest war, because I didn't border them, so I could not use that. Oh, right. Let's go ahead and go with this. Whenever you get an event that's going to give you some patriarch authority, just spend it. There's no downside to it, you know? Okay, this is all grassland, so none of this is particularly good. Let's make sure these guys are all on defensiveness as well, though. Make them bleed for it. Make them bleed for it. Those extra siege ticks, or extra, like, couple of days of siege ticks is going to be... It is statistically significant. Did they just get a disease outbreak? No, a wall breach! Feels bad, man. Trader half off. This guy's already Greek. Is he half off? Let's go ahead and switch over to you. You are so incredibly cheap. What the world? Look at that, 17 ducats a month. So now I might be able to pull these guys off. Sadly, no. That is a wipe on the... Oh, they took the 14%er. This game's a joke, man. It's fine. I'll just take it back. Scorch him. Get him over here. Yikes. Well, we've got max army tradition. We can have 3 more generals. So let's go ahead and recruit them before we lose some tradition there. And start upgrading some of our guys here. Because we've got quite a few good generals. A 623 is fine. Though sadly, he doesn't have any siege ticks. Let's let's go with you over to Antwerp. Now I'm going to just separate piece out the Dutch and the Polish. But first, I'm going to make sure that they bleed for it. The losses are very bad for the Dutch. Bohemia has lost a ton. That's actually insane how many men they've lost. Manpower-wise, we're doing totally fine. This is Savoy and Bohemia. I'll go on in there. That is a stack wipe. And the rest of them pulled off because they're like, oh, shoot, maybe we do not want that. All right, and now I am okay with having a little bit of unrest. So I don't want the unrest guy. I want to make sure that we are getting this absolutism number up sooner rather than later. 3.5 per year is solid. Obviously, if we could get more, I would like to, but, you know, we'll take what we can get here. Inflation reduction is not necessary. So let's just see if we can... Stab cost is not necessary either. Let's head on in here. Oh, just kidding. Okay. These guys, is there ramparts here as well? There is. See, this is all part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. Inflation reduction, tax modifier, unrest. Missionary strength is always nice, but he's not an appropriate culture. Yeah, all these guys are just running around taking a bunch of attrition while they rot. And the Dutch are just getting sieged down. I'm going to get on to Amsterdam here very shortly. Yeah, none of these guys... I guess prestige? Yeah, it's fine. Prestige is fine. It's good. Get that mana as well as some prestige. I do need to start crushing some Polish armies, though. That's going to be important for me. Let's have you guys come down here. Just get a general. Just in case. Don't want to be risking that. How's the naval front coming? 32 Polish ships have been sunk, which is wunderbar. Here you go. That's a 3% attrition for them. Again, 0 manpower. So essentially men that they lose in these battles are men that are lost. Period. Another monthly attrition tick here. So I'm actually going to head in and make sure that I get there after the monthly tick so I can shift consolidate. And 6-2 is fine. They have a 3-4, so we are going to take some... Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, that morale is crazy. The extra shot combined with some solid cavalry. Yeah, okay, you know. I'll take that like I deserve that one. That was probably a bit foolish on my end. All good though. All right. Give that to Imready. Scorch it. Oopsies. And Poland is feeling pretty good though. Yeah. Again, though, these losses are basically pure losses for them. They're down to 47,000. This is a good chunk of their whole army right here. And let's see if we can bait them into taking... Yes, very good. So this is perfect. Ah! Can I force march? Sadly, we're going to get caught here. That's unfortunate because I lose that battle probably, especially if they reinforce. That's okay. We just flee. Again, they take, 12,000 losses. Pure losses, by the way. And that is fine and dandy. Oh my gosh, he's so cheap. 11 ducats a month. We'll be able to siege this down very quickly. I kind of... Yeah, okay. I was thinking I had went to Inno offensive, but I'm thinking of something different here. So always take your 10 to 1s. Very good. These guys are going to stack wipe themselves on my army here. And again, they're just kind of running around. This Ferrara army is unimportant. If we can keep Poland in this, excuse me, a little hiccup there. If we can keep Poland in this war, we might be able to weaken them enough to the point where they're going to get attacked by somebody else, which would be good. Good for us. We've won Amsterdam. Let's give that over to Imereti. And I will probably have them at least in some treaties or something like that. We can kill off a couple of their armies, siege down some of their development over here. And I'm sure there's quite a bit of development in this area. Oh yeah, every province is like 30 some dev. It's crazy how much development they get over here. All right, and let's have these guys get wiped out on this mountain fort. Why not? Goodbye, Ferrara. You tried. They did try. Not a wipe. Because reasons. I might be able to piece them out, though. Alfonso von Habsburg. All right. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So the Dutch I will piece out. So I don't actually need to get them off of that fort. And I'm just going to do a quick carpet siege here. And so this is a Bohemia army, and this is a Poland-Moldavia army. So this army here is mildly scary. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. Wait until the monthly tick. You want to get there on the 2nd, because the 1st is when the calculations happen. That will pull them off of that army, or that fort there. They did reinforce in time, sadly. They're taking a -1, and I have a +1. So that's a win. That's a dub. I think. Might be a dub. We'll see. Let's make sure that the Dutch are being pieced out. Who are you friends with? Poland, I definitely want to annul those alliances. Maybe Milan as well. So let's annul your alliance with Poland and Milan. And then just war reps. And whatever else you're willing to give me is fine. Get black flagged. That is a dub, I believe. Oh, they're reinforcing though. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh, those losses are crazy. These battles are so nuts. 200,000 men. That's insane, dude. Bohemia has lost almost 100,000. They have 19,000 troops here. That's that is pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. And they haven't sieged down a single fort. We're doing all right. Let's have you guys split and come back over here, because I think we're fine with what we've got currently. Maybe the Parthenon would be good for some advisor costs, right? We already get the advisor costs. Jerusalem, we don't get the missionary until tier 3. We're about to get an extra one from here. Let's see if we can catch this stack there. That's a good battle. Yeah, Ferrara is being sieged down, and the rest of their army is getting wiped. Yep, we'll just kill off some of these other boyos. Should be able to start piecing them out left and right. Let's have half the army head over to their fort. Right, you want to make sure that you're in your friendly territory. Otherwise, you don't reinforce as quickly. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's woods. That was an unfortunate battle for me, but still not a huge issue. All right, now these guys will almost certainly want out because of occupied and besieged provinces, and same with these guys. And that right there is game blouses. Because Poland is the only other one in this war, and between them and their subject, they've lost almost as many men as I have. And it's been a, multiple front war, so we're doing okay. Now, I don't have any truces with these guys, so I definitely need to be considering this. France will still back them up. That is insane. Sweden, England, and Portugal. These guys are Castile, Ethiopia, and Betsamissaraka. Oh, the constant alliances are so exhausting. Fadol over here is Orthodox and is allied to the Ruskies, because the Ruskies have now rivaled me and I have rivaled them. Okay, man. All right, now these guys here are going to get bopped. That should be a wipe. Very good. Now here's the question. Can I march? I am 1 fort away from Warsaw, so let's go ahead and do that. Export Byzantine mosaicists. Let's say England. Give me money, please. And Age of Absolutism. We've only got one so far. Absolutism is up to 54, so it's definitely going up. Uh-huh. So we got all of them, actually, minus this one, which we'll be able to get. So it's good. Nice. Yeah, we're stacking them up very quickly. Yeah, I mean, our finances are good, so I guess we just worry about getting this in here. Let me get my auto clicker real quick and minimize it. And there you go. Build some universities, build centers for kids who can't read good or whatever, and get sieging. Now I still have a lot of manpower left, and Poland has 23,000 troops. How are you guys not loyal? Oh, they're more loyal than they were before. Huh. Okay, sounds good to me. Goofy game. Probably should have been building spy network on these guys. Send them what they need, huh? I mean, I don't have cav, do I? I have some cav. I don't care about the Cossacks. So come over, siege on Przemyśl. I should be able to march them. Oh, that's a level 4 fort, though. Let's barrage those walls. Siege that down as quickly as possible. We'll be able to take this tech in no time. They do have mill tech, so I need to be careful. That tactics advantage will be significant if we get into a battle. Yeah, I don't mind this so much. Okay, we've won the siege of Przemyśl. Scorch it. And let's head down here, get them off of my forts. New Emperor. The Austrians. Okay, they have given up on the forts. Like, all you need to do is just, like, walk down towards them, and they're like, never mind, I don't want these. Oh, they're attacking me. Shh. Oh, just kidding, they're not attacking me. Okay, let's kill that 3-stack, though. There's a 12-stack of Poland. That's solid. That's a third of their entire army that we're going to catch here. And let's head down here to Przemyśl, fight them in the -1. Now, I am taking a tactics hit on this fight here, but it should be fine enough. Yeah, we'll just kill off a bunch of little armies here. Sorry, Imeretti, I can't be asked. All right, Poland has officially lost almost 100,000. So yeah, between them and their subjects, they have lost almost as many men as me. And that doesn't include their other subject of Moldavia at 51,000. How? I have literally no idea. And they still have 40-some thousand manpower. That is pretty wild. Now, obviously, we're going to take this in the war. Now, in order to piece these guys out, we're going to probably carpet siege them down just a bit. Are they a great power? They're number 6 great power for now. Let's take a look who you guys got for allies. This is fine. So I think we may actually just white peace Poland. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the tar out of them, get their war exhaustion spiking up, and then we are going to white peace them, leave them in the dust. And that will, because a lot of this land can be scorched and will hurt them for a long time. Oh, we lost the siege. Yikes. Bohemia. Luckily for us, we still have another couple of forts. His Liso's not upgraded. It's a level 2 fort, so definitely got to be mindful of that. Let's take that fort there. Let their war exhaustion start ticking up, rather. And now hopefully I will take this fight here. This is fine. Obviously, I don't want them taking any of these forts. This is a Bohemian stack. Shift consolidate. And might be a wipe. That is definitely a wipe on them. And then another one up here. Very good. Hopefully another wipe. Oh, Bohemia. Now they've probably lost more men than me. They have. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay. So let's get up here, start carpet sieging. I will take that mill tech so I can upgrade my units. Oh. as soon as I do that, I walk into a battle by accident. Are these guys going to be here? Oh, I'm the first. Yikes. Okay. So they don't get the morale tick. That is dangerous. Okay. Let's do a quick sieging down and killing of the small one stacks. Now I do want to come up here. You want to be sieging down the provinces that they can't immediately recover from, like these forts, that the ones that don't have a fort touching them. These are the ones that you want to be scorching. All of them up here, and you want to loot them as well. There we go. Definitely want to loot them. It does cost a bit of mill mana, but that is very much a price that I'm willing to pay. One more monthly tick here. Very good. We have mill tech, and we've upgraded our units, so we should... They took back Warsaw literally in like 5 seconds, which is annoying. But now Poland's war exhaustion will be going up. And I will happily meet them in battle. Make sure that they're not sieging everything back too quickly. They've sieged down a couple of my provinces. All is fine and dandy. And again, the loot is the looting gives extra devastation, which makes these provinces hurt even that much more. Man, these guys are relentless. 14%. 14% for the AI is pretty good. Pretty good odds, so surprised about that one. There we go. And let's get up to this Ostroda, so that way they don't get any more prosperity in this province as well. Because prosperity is a very big reason for why you want to be beating these guys up pretty good as well. The prosperity, the lack of prosperity helps with gives them some serious malices. And again, how many times I need to teach you this lesson, old man? We've got our boys completely reinforced, and again, these guys have like no manpower, so they probably got mercs if I had to guess. No? I don't know where they're pulling these armies from, to be honest with you. So let's also come on over here, prevent any prosperity, and in any of these provinces, honestly, all of this can be scorched. And you can see the devastation is ticking up. It's in the 20s in a few of these provinces. Shift consolidate, head on in. They are dogpiling a bit, but I don't think it matters. Very good. Again, I will meet these boys out here. That is a... I'm taking quite a big hit in this war, but like, look at that. Bohemia alone has lost 190. That's insane. Those numbers are wild. So now Poland's war exhaustion, because that's the major thing. You just want to, we want to make sure that their war exhaustion is ticking up quickly. Quickly. The more war exhaustion they have, it makes that the white piece much more stinging. Because the more war exhaustion they have when we peace out, the more that they will retain once we peace them out. That's how it works. You don't lose any war exhaustion on a white piece. The amount of war exhaustion that you lose scales directly with the war score spent on the peace deal. So if we piece them out for 0 war score, they will lose 0% of their war exhaustion. If we piece them out for 50% war score, they will lose 50% of their war exhaustion. All right. Scorch that province here. Okay. Get these guys over here. Let's head on down here and promise show. Win some battles here. These guys are doomed. Another shift consolidate. And we'll just keep on killing off their armies. Like, the more... the thing is they're losing so much money. I just don't understand how they're still doing this. So let's do a quick check here. You go to score comparison. And they have 0 loans, by the way. Bohemia has 1. So we're making progress on that front. They have 1 loan. Can I force march you? Where are you guys heading? Chandelmiers, or however it's pronounced. So fast. AI so fast. All right. Devastation looking incredibly good. And war exhaustion going up 0.1 per month. I feel like those are some rookie numbers, but that's all right. And let's get some stuff down here occupied. Where's the development? This Poznan, and Pest. Those two definitely need to get occupied. Because I don't plan to take this land, at least not anytime soon. So I do have a call for pizza, so we're gonna have to peace out pretty shortly here. We'll just hang out down here for a few months. Imereti, what are you doing, bro? How many men has Imereti lost? 26k. I've lost 300. But I would say it's probably worth it considering the fact that I'm going to be able to salt the earth of Poland. I just can't believe it. These guys are still very loyal. And why have you not been attacked? Like, is there nobody that's like just itching to go to war with you? Doesn't make any sense to me personally. But this has been a strategic war for us. It's also just been fun to, you know, to crush them. Our former rivals. I will not let you have that, Sam. I am. Oh, shift consolidate. You don't want to do it more often than needed because otherwise it will, it's ineffective because having more like subpar strength regiments is better when it comes to reinforcements because it goes into each regiment. So if you have a bunch of 1,000 regiments, they do not reinforce. Whereas if you have a bunch of empty regiments or partial strength regiments, they will all reinforce. So shift consolidating does in fact slow down your reinforcements. So you don't want to be too liberal with the use of that. All right. How are they looking on the unrest front? Not much. No. Recent uprising. Right, yeah. They've had a lot of recent uprisings by the looks of it. But a little bit extra loot over here to ensure that these states are hurting for decades to come. Because if there's no fort bringing it down, I'm not too worried about it. Oh no, Moldavia. Right, my war exhaustion is going up. So let's go ahead. White Peace Poland. And now you can see here, if I look, they do still have the war exhaustion. It has not gone down. So it's very good for us. Wait for those guys to get black flagged. Split them up. And that puts us mano a mano against Boatman. So let's go ahead and annex you. A little bit of AE. But a number, my friends. But a number. Core that all up. Could let my war exhaustion go down a bit. It's fine. I don't care. Finally, going to be able to go over that 80 mark. We've got some rebels. Oh my. Fun game, by the way. Fun game. What is this? Rome has been reclaimed. Free Diplomana. Well, I'll be damned. I'll go ahead and spend it. Big money. Big money. Big money. All right, let's go ahead and build up these universities as I have spoken. Ah, not too bad, right? Probably not the most exciting of all my episodes, but I think it's always a fun time when you can beat the absolute living tar out of a mortal rival of yours, you know? I always appreciate that. So let's have these guys handled. Please, for the love of God, just kill the rebels. Thank you. They will be handled. We have an unlawful territory because of Siena. Very funny. Don't care. And we only have 11% trade power here, so it'd be foolish for us to move our trade capital at this point, but we probably will shortly. Agenda's about to expire. Need some base dev here, so let's go ahead and do that. Base tax. And yeah, Crown Land is looking very good. Cossacks are disloyal, but I don't really care. Yeah, sure, sounds good to me. Life's good though. Life is good. Now we're still making a ton of money. So we should be spending basically every ducat we get on buildings, because those buildings will then scale up and let us get more stuff for faster. Now, let me see here. Is this stuff in the trade company? It's not. Now, I could be smart and trade company the centers of trade, and I will do that, because what that's going to do is will let us start stacking up merchants, which is just a nice way to make some extra cash. So all you gotta do is you add the centers of trade. No need to add anything extra. And just like that, I should get 2 extra merchants. On the monthly ticket, we'll go up to 10. Look at that. How cool is that, right? And then we just steer. That's it. That's all you do. You just steer trade. Unable. Oh, it's too far. Right. This is fine. And then Gujarat. We're already steering from Aden and Ethiopia. So then our income will go from 257. That's insane. That is actually insane. We're going to have to wait for them to actually get there. But we're going to go from 266 because of caravan trade steering, 266 to 268. Very good. Not bad. All right, cool. Not the biggest border changes, but we did reclaim Rome for Vasilia Romeon, or however it's pronounced, which is pretty cool. So a little bit of conquest today, but I think you guys already know that as our absolutism stacks up, it's going to be time to start going buck wild. I think tomorrow we're going to do a little bit more Iberian conquest. I would like to get to war with Tuscany. Actually, let's go ahead and just declare this war, and we will do it in the next episode. We're going to take probably all of this. You know, AE is but a number at this point. We do probably want to see if we can find some friends that will help offset those aggressive expansion numbers. Mary Beauchamp over here. And I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, make sure you leave a like on the video, and do not forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, ding the bell so you get notified when these videos go up live every weekday.
Special thanks to Kaiser Dar of Acadia, Sheol, Gammas23, Ian Powell, Hannon Fodder, Josh Kopczynski, Agent Rhino, Blonde Damon, Isaiah, Rover, Bubba J, Saranska, Ricardo, Cobalt, Rex, Nathan Albright, and many more.